Hello sailors, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. Welcome back to our Merchant Navy Decoded Jobs channel. Whether you are captain, chief engineer, chief officer, second officer, third engineer, fourth engineer, every rank we have covered here कि आज के डेट का 29/1/2025 के job dates क्या हैं. So without wasting time, let's move ahead with our master position. What are all the job openings? So there is a job opening in Mediterranean Shipping Company for their large container vessel. They have mentioned 15,000 TEU to 24,000 TEU and they require relevant experience. So if you have done sailing as a master on container ships, so there is an option for you to join this company. Then MW Maritime required for their container ships and they required also container vessel experience. So these are the job openings for master. Without wasting time, let's move ahead with our second job opening for chief officers. So what are the job opening for chief officers? So MSc required for their large container vessels, BSM required for car carriers, MW Maritime required for general cargo ship. These are the job openings today, but where you need to go for sharing your CV? You need to go through our WhatsApp, that is called Merchant Navy Job Dates. What you have to do? Just go through your WhatsApp, search in channel column Merchant Navy Job Dates. On the first tab itself, click there, follow us today, and we have mentioned all the job dates over there. How to share CV, everything. This is the process, follow it, share your CV, let them know you got to know from Merchant Navy Job Dates. And if you have not subscribed our channel yet, so subscribe it by today because every day we are coming with the latest job openings. Let's move ahead with our next slide. For chief officer position only, for chief officer there is an opening in Anglo Eastern for their bulk carrier, minimum 6 months of experience required here. Then Nimbus Marine Group required you for their DP2 vessel, minimum 180 days of rank experience. So for chief officer, MSG, Anglo, BSM, MW and Nimbus Marine Group. So these are the job openings. One is offshore. Let's move ahead with our next job openings about the second officer. So these are the job openings today. 1, 2, 3, 4, around 7 job openings. So let's know about this. MW Maritime required for bulk vessel, MW Maritime required for container ships, Anglo required for bulk carriers, Columbia Ship Management required for DP2 vessel, Ryan Ship Management required for DP2 vessel, Keniva Ship Management required for mini tanker vessel, Nimbus Marine Group required for their DP2 vessel. So 1, 2, 3, these are the offshore job. 1, 2, 3, 4 means for main fleet. So these are the job openings today. Grab it by today. Follow us on WhatsApp, Merchant Navy Job Updates. Let's move ahead with our next job opening for third officer's position. So MW Maritime required for bulk carriers and there is 3 job vacancies. Then Anglo Eastern required for bulk and tanker vessels, means bulk carrier and oil tanker vessels. They required 6 to 12 months of on same type, means if you have sailed as a third officer on bulk carriers, so there is an opening for you in bulk carrier for Anglo Eastern. Then oil tanker, chemical tanker, they required same 6 to 12 months of experience on the tankers. Then Ocean One Ship Management required for oil tanker and you must have oil tanker experience. Then VR Maritime required for container vessel, rank experience also required here. MW Maritime required for container vessel, again container experience is mandatory over here. But I would like to share with you one more job updates is there is lots of opening in Anglo Eastern Ship Management for their container ship, bulk carrier and oil tankers. Share your CV if you have cleared your second mate COC. Share by today itself at on the following email which is mentioned on the screen. Let's move ahead with our next job openings, that is called Able Seaman, AB. What all the job opening for AB today? International Andromeda Shipping Company required for oil, chemical, Aframax, VLCC. So these are the job openings, but they required you must have Indian watchkeeping and COP in your hand and you must have Shenzhen visa, valid Shenzhen visa, means it is not expired. Then Nimbus Marine Group required for their OSV non-DP vessel, rank experience mandatory over here. Then Anglo Eastern Ship Management required for chemical, LPG, oil and chemical, minimum 9 months of sea experience required as AB. So these are the job openings for today AB. Let's move ahead with our next rank job openings, that is oiler. For oiler there is an opening in Anglo Eastern same as AB for their chemical, LPG, oil and chemical vessel and they require minimum 9 months of sea experience. So these are the job openings for deck side or rating sides. Let's move ahead with our next job opening. Let's move ahead with our engine side job opening. Next slide please. So there is an opening for chief engineer role in MSc for ME and Artiflex engines. Relevant experience required if you have sailed with ME Artiflex engines. So there is an opening for you in MSc. MW Maritime required for their general cargo. There is no mention of any experience if you have cleared MEO class 1. So there is an opening for you. Ocean 1 ship management required for bulk carrier ship. Joining date will be within a week. Means immediate joining will be it is. Then Blue Fortune ship management required for oil and chemical tanker. They given joining date will be very soon. So these are the urgent job openings. Let's move ahead with our next job opening for chief engineers. So VR Maritime required for their container vessel, and you must have rank experience, means you have sailed as chief engineer on container vessels. Then MW Maritime required for container vessels experience mandatory over here. Nimbus Marine Group required for dredger ships, rank experience on the same type of vessel if you have sailed as chief engineer on dredger ships. So there is an opening for you here. Let's move ahead with our next job opening for second engineers. So for second engineer, there is an opening in MSc for their container vessel, and you must have rank experience, not as chief engineer. This is the mistake over here. As a second engineer. Then Columbia or a ship management required for their container vessel experience mandatory over here. MW Maritime required for their dredger ships, rank experience on the same type of the vessel. So these are the job openings. Let's move ahead with our next job opening. That is for second engineer only. MSc required for ME and Artiflex engine, same it is. MW Maritime required for container, bulk, general cargo vessels. Columbia or a ship management required for DP to heavy lift vessels. Then Ocean 1 ship management required for LPG carriers. So these are the job openings for second engineers. Grab it by today. What to do? You need to go through our WhatsApp channel, that is Merchant Navy job updates. Follow us by today. We have mentioned all the link related to Ocean 1 ship management, Columbia ORS, MW Maritime, MSc, Anglo, VR Maritime, everyone, all the links we have mentioned over there. You need to just go through that, click on that link, then after your just search your rank. For that you have to navigate it. First choose your department. After clicking on engine side, it will redirect you to your rank. Click on second engineer, chief engineer, fourth engineer, third engineer, then after it will redirect you to that page. Then after click on your rank specific, choose your find your job over here like container. So click on that, apply now button we have mentioned. Click on that, it will redirect to the person where you have to share your CV. We have already mentioned all the things. Just rename your name, and we have mentioned all the things. Just share your CV and let them know you got to know from Merchant Navy Decoded Jobs. Let's move ahead with our next job openings for third engineers. Okay, for second engineers, more job opening is there. So Nimbus Marine Group required for DP2 vessel, MW Maritime required for container vessel, Blue Fortune required for oil and chemical tankers. Let's move ahead with our next job openings, that is third engineers job openings today. So Sulin ship management required for tanker vessel, MW Maritime required for bulk vessel, VR Maritime required for container vessel, Keniva ship management required for mini tankers. So these are the job openings for third engineer today. For fourth engineers, okay, for third engineer there is lots of job opening. More job opening is there. Synergy Maritime required for their oil and chemical tanker, MW Maritime required for container ships. Let's move ahead with our fourth engineer job openings. For fourth engineer, there is an opening in Ocean 1 ship management for their oil tanker. Immediate joining will be there. Synergy Maritime Recruitment Service Private Limited required for oil chemical tanker, and within means after Feb or before March there will be the joining date. MW Maritime required for container vessel and their bulk carriers. Let's move ahead with our next job openings for ETO. There is an opening in MSc ship management on there. If you have sailed as a ETO on ME with ME and Artiflex engines, so there is an opening for you. Sulin ship management required for tanker vessel. Here also nothing mentioned about the requirement. Then MW Maritime required for container and general cargo. Synergy Maritime Recruitment Service Private Limited required for oil and chemical tanker. So these are the job openings today for. That's all for today. We'll come with again more job openings by tomorrow. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. If you have not subscribed our channel yet, subscribe it by today. Till stay safe, stay sailing. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata.